What is up, gamers? How you doing, everyone? Andy back again. We're looking at icon swaps today. What you should take, what my opinions are, and the best way to approach them. So what should you take? See, a lot of people, there's 9 tokens out at the minute. 8's probably what a lot of people are going to get, and you can get them fairly quickly. I think I'm 1 or 2 tokens away from them all. The only one I'm not going to bother with is the weekend league, because I just don't play it because I value my sanity and I've got far better things to do at a weekend than rage a game of FIFA. So 9 this time, then you've got 9 towards the back end of March. So you're going to get those, and I've seen it on Reddit, I've seen it on streams, I've seen it on YouTube, and I've seen the mess on this desk in front of me that needs cleaning. People are already opening the packs, and I'm not sure why that is. So I'm just going to go through each one now. These packs are all subjective to what is more valuable to you. To me, there's 3 no-brainers, and then the rest are up for debate. So 18 swaps. Okay, I think, like I say, you can get 9 at the moment. 8 are easy to come by. The 9th, a little bit more tricky for some, if not most. So, the go-tos, 10 swaps, which is not hard at all, is these 3 here. So, your packs. 75 players, generally going to be rare. Going to get a lot of fodder. 75 players to put in to give you a chance of something good. You know they're over a certain rating, so you know for each one, you're probably not, for the 81 pack, you're probably not going to see a lot of 81s. You're going to see 82s, 83s upwards. For the 82 pack, you're probably going to see 83s, 84s upwards, and for the 83 pack, you tend to see a lot of 85s upwards. So those, to me, with how icon swaps is what I'd be going for. What you don't do, though, is open all them packs now. I mean, this one's the best one, the 83 times 25. You work backwards. I mean, if you're struggling for tokens, you generally work backwards. Or if you go for some of the higher rated swaps, then you're going to have to start at the bottom, obviously. You've got Foot Birthday. I don't know what they're going to do in terms of promos this year. There's been a lot of mix-ups with things. There's been a lot of underwhelming stuff. I mean, even the icon swaps, it's the first year I've really gone for it, and it's only because of gold and gold that I've actually gone for it. It turns out today nobody wanted to do gold and gold, so I did my One Nation Spanish, I think it were, and I had to win every game bar one straight through, which is fair enough. You know, it's more of a community thing rather than it is a given, so you can't expect it, but it's nice when people do play nice. But all the same anyway. So, as I say, promo-wise, it really depends. It's been a mixed bag. I mean, we've got Foot Birthday potentially coming up. You've had Carnival in the past. We've had Summer Heat down the line. Shapeshifters, which I don't think we'll see this year because we had Rule Breakers, which is the same. Did we have Summer of Thought? Was that a different one that I'm thinking of? So there's plenty of promos coming up, so I don't see this icon swaps. I mean, we've got nothing going on at the moment, so I presume there's going to be a promo. They can't surely string this out till March. So for your packs, don't open that. There's nothing in packs. You can't get icons out of them. You can only get players. So Team of the Week. Team of the Week's not that great. You're better off, for the one pick that you want, off the top of my head, with Aubameyang, you're better off doing the is it 82 to 88 SBC. And even that opens a lot of debate. You're probably better doing the common golds, because you're getting 2 golds for that, even though you aren't in that price range. There's no sort of cap. So you might get 2 stinkers, you might get 2 89s. So it actually works out better just to do the common gold upgrade. But yeah, with these packs, if you're going to take them, they are the best option for what's offered. But you wait until if they do something like Carnival, Shapeshifters, or one of them promos where everything goes into packs again. I mean, you can even save them if you want till team of the season. I mean, by the time the next set rolls out, we're going to be in end of March, like beginning in May, and then you're looking at team of the season anyway. And once that rolls around, you generally get these promos where everything just goes back into packs. So that's when these packs become, worthwhile. Don't open them now. There's nothing in packs. You just, unless you're new to the game and you just need something in your team and you've somehow ground through icon swaps, there's an argument there. But even then, just wait a week or two, wait till the second set if you want these. Okay, next one, Deco. Everybody's going for Deco. On the face of things, his card looks alright, and he's alright. The problem is, he's just alright. I pulled him untradeable last year, and unless he's a vast improvement, he's just alright. I mean, yeah, if you want, say, a Ronaldo in your squad, or you've got off links, with Fernando, or one of them type players, any Portugal players, then it might be an option to link, but it's who you're going to take out. So unless you've got a pretty poor team, I mean, 7 swaps, I'd rather take these two for 7 swaps. I honestly would, unless you're absolutely, one is a fan, because if you're a fan of a player, then go and play with that player. Don't listen to anybody else. You just go and play with the players that you enjoy. I mean, there's some that are not entirely usable, like Zlatan's and something. Everybody would love a top quality Zlatan. Unfortunately, he's not it in this game. But in regards to icons, that he is usable. He's not got terrible stats by any means, but he's just not going to blow you away. So there's better options. Base icon pack. Don't even know what accent that were. Avoid. You don't need it unless you are desperate. And again, you get to a stage where you can't be bothered. You've got 8 swaps and you think, do you know what? Most of the baby icons, or base icons as they are, stinkers. Stay away from them. Again, you've got 8 tokens now, so go for these two. Alright. 9 icons, again, mid-icon puck pack. Again, not great. If you've got 9 swaps, go for these. Again, he's not going to win out. Okay. Ashley Cole. I've used his baby and his mid, I think. Don't think I've used his prime, but I've definitely used 2. He's underwhelming in game. Now, it's good if you've got the Rooney, because that Rooney card will last for the majority of the game. It's a great card. If you need something like that, it's good for links. Left backs, I found one of the trickiest positions to fill this year. Right backs, it seems to be in abundance, but like left back is the position at the minute. I'm using Deco, and I can't sort of get him out of that position. So Ashley Cole's an option if you're the same as me. If you still want to come away from that Mendy, Varane and Gomez link that people are still using to this day, and I don't know why. I mean, Varane maybe, but yeah, Gomez and Mendy are just not quite there anymore, but people won't accept it, but what the hell. But if you're struggling, I mean, he's not got terrible stats, Ashley Cole. He's good, like I say, he's a free link to everyone. He links into Rooney strong link, so he just makes everything easier a bit down that left-hand side. Okay. If you're unsure though, 9 icon swaps, go for these 5, 8, and you might as well get one more and go for the 10. Like they're not winning at the minute. Mid or prime icon pack, 10 swaps. I don't think it's ideal because likely you're going to get a mid, and if it is a prime, you've suddenly gone. This is what you've got to look at. There's now 200 icons in that pack. Like there's 200 variants, or 2 variants of each icon, 100 icons, 200 cards. That's a big chance to get a stinker, so that's what you've got to look at with this one. So 10 icon swaps, I'm going for the 3 packs. Overmars, this is the first icon that I look at and think, last year, I mean, I'm an Arsenal fan, so there's a little bit of bias. Overmars is one of my top players, and I think they have done him dirty, but I understand why, because if they give him the skill moves, 4 or 5-star skill moves, then this card becomes insanely good. The traits I don't agree with. He's only got 1 trait, which I think is technical dribbler or speed dribbler or something. which means nothing in the game to me or you. It doesn't really do anything. He does appear to turn a little bit quicker in games, so maybe that's something to do with it. But I mean, his stats are decent. You bang, I think it's a Deadeye on him, and he becomes a really good card. And the bonus this year is 3-star skill moves are not as terrible as they have been the previous years. I mean, I'm not a massive skiller. I need like maybe a step over every now and again. Heel to heel is a go-to of mine, especially as you're breaking through the area. You can just heel to heel through the defence, and then it's bang it across goal or near post, dependent on keeper. I'll do a McGeady spin every now and again, but I don't need them. I don't rely on them. I'm not an elite player, and I think that's what a lot of people get mixed up with these stats as well. Is you're not an elite player, or the majority of you are. So when these people that are obsessing over skill moves and they need this and this body type and that, you're not at that level. Now they may help you in a little bit. But unless you're playing in Division 1 and you're going 30-0 and you're vying for, to become a pro or something, you're not at that level where it makes that much of a difference. If you're in Division 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, even 4, 3 maybe, them things don't really make a difference to you. You're not good enough to be, that worried about it, should I say. So you see it anyway in the game. Every game you play, it's just people playing at the back, spam a long ball or a through ball, 2 pace merchants up front, and that's it. You don't need skill moves for them. Like, you just don't. So don't get caught up on the skill moves. He's got a 5-star weak foot. This guy at the minute, in my head, now I've got untradeable Neymar. So that's the only thing. When you pick an icon, you feel you need to use them. I've got that going on with Neymar at a minute. I pulled him out of a 75 player pack, untradeable. So I've got him now, and it's like, but I can't really get rid of him because I don't want to stick him in an SBC. And it's like, I don't need to spend on anyone else because I've got him. But Overmars is being an Arsenal fan and playing this game for fun this year, I think. Unless the only thing that stops me getting from this is by the time I've got 11 tokens, there needs to be a Ronaldinho SBC on the market. Mid, prime, doubt we're ever going to see a prime moments, but unless I've pulled Ronaldinho's in a pack, or an SBC, I think I'm going with Overmars. Unless something miraculous happens and I get a reason not to, I think Overmars. And I think this is the first icon that he should actually be going for. If you're going to go for an icon, he's got the speed, his dribbling's pretty decent, he's got good shooting, he's got good passing. So the only weak side, if you really want it, is that skill moves. But to me, it's irrelevant. He does everything else. He's come down 1 rating from last year. I think he was 92 and he's only 91 this year. I'm not sure what the idea is behind that. But you look at his stats. Let's just pull him up. Evermarsh. Oh, Marky. 91. I mean, the 91 rating might put some people on, but I'm pretty sure if you bang a Deadeye on him, his stats become a rim. He's got 98 pace, 96 acceleration, so brilliant. His positioning's 99, finishing 99, shot power 99, long shots are 90. Volleys and penalties, they were alright. Vision, 90. Crossing, 90. Free kick accuracy, don't matter, you've got 9 other men on the pitch who can take a free kick for you. Short passing, 99. Curve, 92. Agility, 92. Balance, 91. Reactions, 94. Ball control, 91. Dribbling, 92. Composure is still up there at 87. Defending, we don't care about. Physical, we don't care about. The big one on here is stamina. That's an insane card. Like, the only thing is, I mean, as I say, he's got no traits. What is it? Speed dribbler. Is that skill? If you really, but that is an insane card. Like, you can't. He's almost got perfect shooting, perfect passing, and ridiculous pace, and his dribbling's great. So that I'm 99% sold on him. And like I said, there's two reasons why I don't pull him. One is, like I say, I get my Ronaldinho, one way or another, because that's who I want in my squad. That's my goal. It's what I'm saving my coins for. It's what I'm saving my fodder for. Okay. So if Ronaldinho drops and it's his left mid wing position or whatever, then Overmars takes a back seat. The other one is if by the time I've got my tokens, there is one of the promos where everything's back in packs again. You've got Team of the Years, Foot Birthdays, Carnival of Foot, Freeze card. Everything's just in there. Then I take the other 3 packs because it just fills your club out with high rated fodder, and that's the way we go. So I've gone on about Overmars, but honestly, this is the guy that you go for. Not your Deco, not your Cole. Cole, there's argument for. Deco, avoid Overmars. Easy 11 tokens. So if you go the full way, you've got 7 tokens left. You go for this one and the 81 pack. I'll go for, as I say, it depends on. I'm doing it as that there's only going to be 16 tokens for me, because if I don't play weekend league anymore for many reasons. I'd rather spend my time with my kids, being the big one, and you don't need to, basically. There's plenty else to do on this game. So for me, 16 tokens. So I've got 11. I've got 5 left, so I'll go for this one. If you go the old way, 11. Yeah, 16. I've worked out right. Yep. So I'd go for this one. If you do manage to get the 18, then go for your packs as well. If you're going for Overmars. Prime Icon pack, avoid again. It's not too bad in the mix of things that you've got 12 icon swaps there. So again, if you go for the full 18, you've got 12 icon swaps there. You can then drop, I'd say, what you're going to have left, 6? I'd go for the 2 packs. Go for 50 players rather than this one. Okay, it just gives you more fodder in your club, more stuff to cycle. Even though this looks more appealing, I'd go for these 2. Okay. Laurent Blanc, he's not terrible. I'm not going to go into him too much, but for what he offers, for that amount of tokens, again, if you're a massive fan, if you're really struggling in that position, it's another area that we're saturated in. We don't need it. There's defenders coming out and French players every day, so we don't need it. 91 plus Prime Icon pack. This is where it gets interesting, and it's the one at 14 tokens that is the bogey card into Overmars. Because I had a quick look last night, and I think from 91 upwards, I think there's 73 players. Out of them 73 players, there's only, I think, 15 absolute stinkers who you wouldn't want, or thereabouts. Petr Cech, being an Arsenal fan, I'd like him, but I've not used him, but I've come up against him in game, and he just seems, I know all keepers have got this thing, but he just seems exceptionally bad. Schweinsteiger, he's not terrible, his pace lets him down a little bit. As we get into the late game, that pace might be a little bit more, unless you're dropping him back. He's not great. Fernando Torres, he's not bad, to be fair. He's a bit like Drogba, but he offers a little bit more. Lorm, obviously you'd love to see him. Ian Rush, this card's not bad if you are sort of a mid-level player. If you're in sort of Division 4 downwards, you can use Ian Rush. He's not terrible, but ideally you don't want to see him. Closer's another one. He's just not it. Blank there. Laurent Blanc, again, he's just got too many key missing stats. Absolute solid defence, which you want to see, but there's other stats that there's better options. Roberto Carlos, you'd love to see. Vieira, obviously, you'd dream about. Kluivert, in a cam position, is not bad. He's not a striker. Laudrup is the card that everybody laughs at, but he's really good in game. But again, he's not what you want to see pop up. Cumin, all right as a midfielder if you've got somebody who can swap positions with him, but for me, he's not somebody you want to see. Haji is somebody that I used for quite a bit last year in that cam role, and he really surprised me. So if he popped up for me, I wouldn't wouldn't be downhearted, but with the prices icon moments are coming at, yeah. Fernando is not it. Kaka, I mean, you obviously want his icon moments card, but we've got the SBAC out already. Not ideal. Van der Sar is still my keeper to this day. I'm still standing by him. He has good games, he has bad games. Drogba is not worth that. Is he terrible? No, but he's a one-trick pony. If you're a player that runs at the net, you're a lower division player. Again, you're not bothered about skill moves. You just want a Benzema type truck that just runs into people. Fine. Riquelme, you don't want. Gerrard's actually not that bad, with a shadow on him. A shadow or catalyst, really, ideally. He's actually not too bad. Shevchenko, he's alright, but he's not ideal. Nedved, absolute unsung hero, and as soon as his icon moment swaps, prime icon moments drops, I think he's going in my team again if that Ronaldinho dream doesn't happen, purely because I used him late into last year's game, and I got about a month or two's use out of him, and I missed a gem with him. Unreal. Trezeguet is not the one, you don't want him. Owens, alright, but again, his prime icon moments is where you want to be. Ballack, you're not going to argue that. Perez, no, not yet. Seedorf, so on and so forth. So you're not doing too bad with those for your swaps. I'm not going to go through them all, but if you're going to go for any icon pack, go for this one. Butrageno, no. His baby card, this should be his prime at minimum, absolute minimum, so avoid that one. And prime or moments icon pack. So again, it's a big gamble. You're going all in on this one. You might get a moments card, you might get a prime. You've got 200 cards, 100 of them are going to be stinkers, so it's 50-50, and then it's more like probably 20-80, and I don't know, just where things are. Oh, and then you've got Baggio, who, great player, absolutely fantastic to use. His stamina kills him, and that's the only reason Baggio should be down my Deco is or something. Phenomenal on pitch, he feels amazing, but that stamina kills him. So I'm going to end it up here. I've waffled on for much longer than I wanted to, so always keep these in the back of your mind. Every time you take a step up, you get as far as you can, you just do squad battles or whatever, always keep these in. Do not open them now. No matter what, do not open these now. Wait until that next promo hits, and wait a day or two after it's hit to let everything settle, and then open your packs. Deco, avoid. It's like a little subliminal message in your head. You're thinking, ooh, icon, 7 swaps, prime icon, 91. Look at them stats. He's not that great. Unless you're an absolute fan of the guy, you love him, or you are just struggling so hard to get links for a player that you feel you must have in your squad. But to me, there's better ways. Say, like, you got that right wing Ronaldo, I've got him. He don't even make my bench anymore. He's not that fantastic. You've got Team of the Year Ronaldo, you've got, one of them, normal Ronaldo. There's better players out there that you can link him with from the Serie A that is it a 4-2-2, a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-3, you can link with just one slot red. So as long as you've got a strong link, it don't matter. Base icon pack, avoid. Ashley Cole, if you love the guy, if you need him for something like that Rooney card, a defender, by all means go for him. Middle prime pack, avoid. Overmars, decide for yourself, but he's winning for me. Prime icon pack, avoid. Lauren Black, avoid. 91 prime icon pack. If you're going to go for a pack, go for this one. Butrageno, no. Prime or moments icon pack, no. And Roberto Baggio, definitely no. So that's it, guys. Go for whatever you're happy with at the end of the day. But always keep these in your mind, whatever you're going for. So you want as much for your money as possible. If you do end up with, say, 5 icon swaps left, you pick something, go for these 2 rather than this one. Again, it's just 50 cards worth of fodder. it's probably going to be bad anyway, but I'd rather have 50 cards than 25 cards. It's just an extra chance. But that's me, guys. Again, sorry for waffling on a little bit too long there. Hope I've given you some insight. Again, if you want to like, if you can comment, if you can subscribe. Do want to keep this channel coming. Let me know what you want down below, whether you want daily content reviews, whether you want squad builders, whether you want pack openings, what do you want, menu grinding, anything you want, pop it down below and I'll get back to you. But other than that, enjoy your game, don't get too stressed out with swaps, and stay safe, people.